Hello everybody, Malakith here, and welcome back to Empire Total War. So a quick recap for those who have not been following. In the Americas, we've not really got a lot, to be perfectly honest. We've got very few troops at all. I think we recruited a bit in here, yes we did. Who I will quickly push up to the front line, because we actually pretty much abandoned this town to sail off up here and capture New Orleans, because it was a rebel faction. And I felt like being cheeky, so why not? Did we set them to replenish? No. Okay. Right, over in India, not a lot is happening. We're just having a big old Indian standoff, given that the Mexicans are rather deceased. As you can see, it's going to be interesting when it does kick off. We do, however, have some armies up in the two remaining Persian lands. I think I will just actually auto-resolve because I'm fed up with dealing with them. Is that about tactical retreat? Oh. What? Okay, that's XCOM 2 levels of stupidity. So we blew up the last of the Persians, and Afghanistan formed and kicked my men out. Right, well that's an interesting turn of events, which we will just march up and slaughter them instead then. Unless of course the Mughals now beat us to it. I forgot we need to replenish these guys. Probably a good thing I spotted that now. But the bit everybody is actually interested in is up here in Sweden. I wonder. When did they take that back off the Russians? Anyway. Come say hello to this port. And deploy. And sail away. Oh, we can't quite reach Christiania. I'll march him a bit of the way around for the moment. And then bring Army number 2. Down to play as well. Quick look at these. I forgot what they were. Rates gained from people fighting. Everyone's excited about Afghanistan for some reason. I wouldn't really... Seriously, ship. Of course, I didn't actually have the army on there because they're still sat in Reykjavik. Thanks, guys. Glad to see you got your party invite, and then we're late. Well, that's gonna make this slightly more interesting. Especially against a full stack. Well, never mind. All good intentioned and all. Everyone else is pretty much waiting for movement on the next turn. And we can't quite get to Finland, that's the problem. Now up here we were hoping for Russian assistance, but I think I might actually just fight it. We've got to see these guys with the crazy top hats. I seem to remember from my Napoleon playthrough, Sweden having crazy top hats. Right at the end when the Russians stormed the place and decided to take them all. They made good trophies. Oh, a nice field battle. I was thinking this was going to end up being a fort, but no. Okay. Given that they rushed us last time, I'm going to sit the guns a bit further back this time. No more frontlining for you. Let's have the regular line form the line of battle, ready to face our enemies, with the expatriate infantry as a reserve, probably on this flank. We then have less than ideal cavalry support. And cuirassiers would not have gone amiss, but sadly we have none. We have some of my oldest horse regiments, in fact, the 3rd and 5th, and the 1st Gendarmerie. Okay. Looks like I was right to put the supporting infantry on this flank. They seem to have gone wide. And they're pushing the cavalry out even wider. How lovely. They are pushing up on the right as well, so this width is probably good. We don't have to worry too much about it. That hillock makes a nice physical feature. We can have the cavalry round on the side of it. Now, have they got artillery? No, they got horse defences. So roaming around with the cav is done with extreme caution. Ow! That was a very good volley. They obviously take issue with them not wearing the top hats of their friends. Speaking of which, where are the top-hatted devils? There we go. Fancy one side turned up, little cross on the top. Feathery thing? No, it's not a feather, is it? It's like a bit of fabric with a brooch or, you know, whatever. You know what? I'm going to refuse this flank a bit. Because those cavalry look like they're really going for a flank assault. Some dragoons. Firelock citizenry. Okay, now we know I don't like pronouncing obscure foreign words, but that one is just taking the piss. Varmlands Folkjagar Car. I'm sure I've got the A's all wrong because one has a double umlaut above it and one has the weird little O on the top. In fact, 3 have the double umlauts, but I'm almost sure those would be pronounced differently from each other because otherwise, what's the point? So I've upset some Swedes somewhere, I'm sure. I don't like how much cavalry he's got on this flank. Now let's see, we've got 3 understrength infantry regiments with a full strength, also featuring terrible names, and citizenry. If I was to take 3 infantry units and the cavalry to face off against them, seems viable. That will then let me stretch these guys out to face the majority of their force. Let's actually do this nicer. There we go. Get a bit of, I can never remember. Is it enfilading fire? Or is it defilade? I can't remember. Well, this is a brave infantry unit, all 32 of them. Seems the AI is quite happy. We just sit there. We'll see if we can send his general a present. Where we come from, lead is a very prestigious gift, especially when delivered at high velocity to the back of the head. Just watching for the smoke. Apparently we need new courier service delivered to the wrong unit of cavalry. We'll have one more attempt and then we'll push forwards on this flank for an engagement and see what we can achieve. Just got to send a message. Surprise! Forwards. I think they gained an extra unit. Forwards. If we can roll up a flank on its own while the rest face off. Cavalry's going to get into position a bit quicker than the infantry, I think. You know, face off against that end of the line because we're rolling up from that end. Gendarmerie round the rear. Regiment of horse ready for a flank charge. Go! And you charge them in the rear. Oh, they formed square-ish, maybe, no. Come on, boys, hack them apart. Oh, the enemy's advancing. Cannon fire seems to be disrupting this one a little bit. I see what they're going for. Wheel. Gunline engagement down this end. Cavalry going in for a charge. In they go. Okay, back down to this end where we're actually engaging aggressively. How's it going? 66 from 74. They're actually winning, right? Get in here. I'm used to my better cavalry. Dragoons. Assume they're going to dismount when they want to fight. Looks like they're doing that just now. Yep, maybe, yep. Who are these guys? Oh, they didn't stand up too well, okay. Get this one cavalry unit out and engaging the general. Get the gendarmerie out as well. Cavalry, can make sure these don't come back and attack my guys from behind. You can get out of the square now. Let's end this. Come form up against the dragoons. Excuse me, you're meant to be killing the general's bodyguard? I know the general's dead and all, but... Wow. Swedes are putting up a much better fight than most factions. Will you kill this stupid unit right now? Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Thank you. Apparently they're incapable of attacking the general's bodyguard. They have to attack everything but. Wow, those cavalry are winning. That was a... No, I took him out square, didn't I? Comes another cavalry unit. And this flank is just falling apart. I'm guessing it's their veterancy that's making the biggest deal. Although... quite how my veteran line infantry are losing to firelock armed citizenry is questionable. Okay, time to reform this. This end of the battle line is not going so well. Let's pull back this way. I seem to have smashed the opposite end to the end I expected to. How can you be attacked in the rear? You're a square. That's the whole point of a square. Alright, let's get these weakened lines out of the way. Cannons ripping through them, they don't seem to care too much. Run up and give them a very, very close volley. If they stay long enough. Don't appear to. Nope, they're off. Could just be these crazy Swedish names I don't recognise, meaning they're veteran units. I mean, that one's obviously a foot guard. Run them down. Yeah, we seem to be on top of them now. Just a mop-up operation. Cannon fire and an artillery barrage. Cavalry charge. Going full special deal on this guy. And they should run, yeah, and then that's job done. So apparently I need to learn to speak Swedish to work out what the hell those units were. You can definitely see cuirassiers do considerably better, just by the fact these are so far down the list. Never mind, it's a good old town we've captured. It will let me replenish quite comfortably any unit I wish to replace, once we get it all repaired. Yes, yeah, of course. Goodbye. University. It's making everybody unhappy. Guess it's probably student loans. Alright. Good time to hit end turn. See what happens. Russia going for a bit of a sail. Looks like he lost some ships. We now have an isolated town, unfortunately. It's completely surrounded by Russia. It does have ocean access though, so we can get in and out. Nepals, where are they off to? They have so many armies. Ah, the Cherokee. Okie dokie, let's see which of your friends you bring. None of them. Oh, that's such a strong invasion force. Look at me tremble. Can you hear the yawn? Those workers on strike. Where was that? What can we recruit? Oh, some much better guns. I can replace those. And that can replace the terrible cavalry. Let's just ditch all of you. Into some weird little force that I can leave behind to garrison or something. Now then. They're all ready to take there. They're ready to take there. We can drop this other army in now. Good, good, good. Get on the ship this time. Right, unload. Now, how far can they reach if I don't bring the guns? Excellent. And then the cannon can play catch up. And you put them under siege. Where did these guys come from? They've got some hidden reserves. Somewhere I can't see. Alright. Oh, you need to replenish. Okay. Let's put you sieging that. You march up outside. Hopefully we'll replenish next turn. You're fine in there. Did we have a force ready to drop on Finland? Ah, here's a cunning plan. You send the artillery. You send everything but the artillery. You can reach it. Then we bring the navy down. Stick you all on the boats. Drop you off at Finland. Then go back to my port. And that is most of their towns. Can we reach it? I think we can. Oh wow, you got horribly decimated, didn't you? I forgot about that. No. Okay, step across where you can get across. Continue the siege. You boys hop across where you can as well. We've got the starters of armies all over the place. And that is probably a good time to end the episode. So we're all ready to blitzkrieg every Swedish town. Apart from Finland, I think. Yep. Finland will be the only survivor. And that will probably be the next 1 or 2 episodes, getting those battles out of the way. So hopefully you're looking forward to that. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.